What's up, Scorpio? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of January. This is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There tends to be a wait for a reading with me, guys. So if you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you a bonus, your first 5-minute reading free. Sorry, guys. And Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Scorpio, I'm going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of January. The reason I say potential to anyone that's new to my channel incorporates law of assumption, manifesting, and mindset into all the content, and my tarot readings are check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you actually, Scorpio, have selected, are selecting and manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Your desires are meant for you. Everything on the outside is just a reflection of your current state of consciousness. If you would like to shift things, you absolutely can with a shift in your state and a reselection. Please check out my other content and other coaches online. And I like to teach as I go. Okay, so the person on Scorpio's mind, how they're feeling about Scorpio, 3 of Wands, thinking about the future. This is also about expansion, growth. Some of you are dealing with a situation that might involve some travel or over water, like distance over water, but they're thinking about the future. Just saw the Knight of Swords and the 6 of Cups. They may want to reconcile after there has been maybe some erraticness or a stop, like a sudden stop, or harsh communication. I mean, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady though, and with an intention to build, like there's a future goal here, Scorpio. Hermit card, a little bit of this kind of sense of isolation. I mean, some of you, if travel is a factor, that could be the thing. Maybe this person's feeling a little lonely, but also taking time to think about, because, you know, Hermit is shining a light on Knight of Pentacles, the future goal. So that looks to me their intention, and there's a persistent energy here. So I did say maybe there's been some kind of a stop due to factors. I don't know. It could be travel, could be, you know, some of you in the recent past, there's been maybe some harsh or erratic communication. 7 of Wands can also be defensive energy. But the Knight of Pentacles is still moving towards the goal, and there seems to still be some kind of a long-term goal. For some of you, you've been connected to this person a while, and this is taking a while. Okay, the 6 of Cups, this is like, you know, memories. Some of you, you know, 6 of Cups, this is a wanting to reconcile, but maybe there has been like a clash. I did pick that up. So they could be wondering, they want to persist. They're wondering, is there something that needs to be reconciled? Can it be reconciled? The Strength card, they want to persist with confidence, but there is a bit of a blindfold on here. Maybe things have been stagnant. I did point that out. There could be a bit of a stop, or there could be some sense of this is still moving. You have a long-term goal, but something here is keeping things a little bit stagnant. And maybe there's been reactivity for that reason, or harsh communication. 2 of Swords can be a decision needs to be made. Why is there a 6 of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, they want to come out of separation. If you're separated, there's, you know, a feeling of loss or missing you. And some of you, there's been some harshness between the 2 of you that's caused hurt feelings. So they're wondering, is it reconcilable? They still have the intention to have something with you. Maybe they're feeling like you're coming across as a little bit standoffish. We don't care what they think or feel, Scorpio, not in a dismissive way. My regulars know why. We're just going to go to you, and all we're doing is we're focusing on the version that you're selecting, the preferable version. Their thoughts and feelings are going to change. There's a little bit of this stagnancy and uncertainty, and 5 of Pentacles, and I'm feeling a little bit of a disconnect. Things for some of you have been a bit stuck because of financial matters or financial losses related to third-party energy, and they're wanting to slowly move out of that and persist with your connection. Like there could have been separation or children and past hurt feelings and pain mixed up in this whole scenario. We don't even need to focus that in your story and what you're scripting, guys. It's not a block. It's not an obstacle. There are none. I mean, this person has a very strong connection with you, the Lovers card. There's some, there's some confidence issues coming up around this situation, and that could be confidence issues due to past losses. But who cares again? Lovers card is about choices though. So there's something about like a decision needs to be made. There is a long-term goal, but there's been some level of a little bit of a withdrawal or a pullback. And that could be, again, around losses, financial losses that are a stress or ties to third-party energy or emotional pain due to losses of third parties, like what was built in the past didn't work. And then it's caused stagnancy between the two of you, and then, but then a strong connection. There's an Empress card here, so this is about growth and expansion. Again, children could be in the mix, Scorpio. So it's kind of like persist, but there's a little bit of a guarded energy. Are we still moving along? Are we still moving towards the goal? I mean, that's a responsible energy, Knight of Pentacles. So the focus seems to be on the long-term vision and wanting commitment. That's the most committed, stable Knight, okay? It just seems that maybe you and this person, this has been taking a while to get there. I mean, Six of Wands is in the reverse, so something has led to this person and you are feeling like not recognized, or can this be successful? Some of you, there's been losses financially that have led to a feeling of not being very successful, and that is like the block or the obstacle. Like there's a focus on the material, so it's like, okay, trying to rebuild that. But Lovers card and Empress card, nurturing and growing the connection. I mean, there's been Five of Wands and it's in the reverse. So if you've had clashes with this person, this is about resolving them. If there's been outside energies affecting this connection financially, or children, or like there's a wife and a mother here, so that's like stalling the connection, they want to get past that, okay? Strength card, with strength and fortitude, okay? Now again, more importantly is going to be you, Scorpio. There's nothing holding back your manifestation, the most preferable version of your manifestation. They're all characters in your show. Nobody has free will in your reality. I know that's difficult for the tarot community to swallow, but it's just facts with universal law. Sorry, it just is. We've got Taurus, Libra energy. We've got Gemini energy, Leo energy, Virgo energy. Now, guys, for some of you, the challenge to the confidence in the connection is coming down to this feeling of like really choosing the connection. So am I getting cheating and stuff? No, I'm getting sort of like, are you prioritizing the connection, outside challenges, and like also maybe projection of old pain, feeling not chosen, feeling not recognized, and that could be just like a story. You might have that story, they might have that story, whatever. Your story is more important if you want this person to be like more committed, or you want to feel more validated, or you want to feel prioritized, or you want this person to not be so guarded, or you don't want any stalling, whatever the hell it is, Scorpio, all you need to do is affirm for that. You are the writer of the show. You understand? Yes, strength card, guys. So you both have the strength card. You could have some ego clashes with this person, or there's challenges to the confidence you have in the connection. So we just need to worry about you and your challenges. They will show up differently and conform. Two of Cups. So you feel like there's a soul connection. We have the Empress card. So this is like, partly you feel like this can really grow, but maybe the challenge to this strength, for some of you that are in the camp where there's children in the mix and exes, maybe that's what's challenging the strength. Again, we don't need to, wherever your focus is and what you're buying into becomes an issue or a block or an obstacle. It's a non-issue. Circumstances don't matter, third parties don't matter, nothing matters. Lovers card, lovers card, lovers card. Mutual, strong soul contract and bond. Okay. Oh my God, guys. Hermit card, hermit card. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So this is about getting past some painful endings. Now, for some of you, that painful ending is out. The painful endings and old story of betrayal and all of that is stuff connected to third parties. Okay. So if that's your story, Scorpio, and you've been hurt in the past or betrayed, that's your challenge, is that you need to not project the thoughts and assumptions onto this situation. They love me, they choose me, they adore me, they want me, etc. If you have an assumption this person is stalled because they don't trust or they have a problem or they have a betrayal wound, well, your reality is just reflecting you and what you're focused on. So no, they're so open, they're so loving, they're so communicative. There's nothing to heal, there's nothing to fix. We're perfect, we're better than ever, we're together, whatever it is, living in the end, whatever you're manifesting. Now, you might have this betrayal wound. Some of you have had a clash with this person. Again, you don't need to stay anchored into that. Everything that matters is just this moment, but you might be trying to get over some pain, right? There might also be a story around feeling prioritized and chosen. Lovers card, lovers card. Are you choosing me? And that can mean a number of things, guys. Like, it doesn't have to be choosing me over and above a third party, because I'm really not getting like that there's present romantic people. I think it's like, are you really choosing me over and above outside responsibility, or you're not really moving things along very quickly? So we can find all the justifications for why things might feel slow. It's really in your hands, Scorpio, if you're feeling like this person questioning if they're choosing you and then saying, well, maybe they aren't because they have problems or whatever. It's just you putting conditions on a manifestation. Seven of Wands. Gosh, you guys have the same cards. This is like persistence, but again, there could have been pain because there might have been having a wall or a guard up with one another, which could be mutual projection, but we just need to change your projection because they will change. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you have a thing maybe where there's like a bit of a questioning the love or questioning the trust, and that might be an old thing that you have. And then the mirror is going to validate a story that you have about the way in which people show up. And maybe circumstances did unfold or things were said or done in the recent past between you and this person, and this check-in, you're like, well, they're showing up like they're not really loving or valuing me. Queen of Cups in the reverse shadow can be a bit that way. Don't take it the wrong way, and I hate labels, but codependent, like looking for validation and giving a lot of love outside and not feeling like you're getting the return. You will absolutely get the outside to validate you and give you everything when you project that assumption that is how it is, that is how that person is, that is how they feel and think about you, that is how they show up. You've always been completely loved. You've always had the best. If you've had a history of pain or betrayal, look into revision. And if you want this person to conform very quickly, you're selecting with consciousness the version that you want. You're not trying to manipulate. So you need to project the thoughts onto them. No, they're so loving, they're adoring, they're this, they're so giving, whatever it is you want. Ten of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's something here. There's two queens here, Scorpio. So for some of you, you've dealt with some kind of an issue where there's old betrayal or pain and issues around some of you third party energy. Queen of Wands in the reverse can be the other person. Either you felt like you were the other person, or you've dealt, Queen of Wands in reverse can be like the mean girl, mean guy. So there's been betrayal in that department. I wasn't picking that up so much in your present circumstances, but I'm feeling like this is a story. And so there's trust issues. This person also could have old betrayal or old pain. So there's trust issues between the two of you. Small portion of you, this is a meddler that's still in the mix. And we have Eight of Pentacles here, so you seem to want to put effort into this situation. Let's look at the Lovers card. Three of Wands, thinking about the future and success. Six of Wands. They're not sure, just their present thoughts and feelings. They're not sure yet whether this can succeed. Okay, but you want the success, so you just need to say, no, this is it. Like, okay, if you want them to put more effort into the situation, oh, they put so much effort into the situation. They're all about me. They're mad about me. They're madly in love with me. For some of you, again, work and career and financial matters are at play, but it's not an obstacle. Just focus on the end goal. We've got the world. Again, about travel. So that could be something that is playing into the mix, like travel for work might cause some distance, and there's a sense of waiting, or there's been waiting to close out an old cycle that involves defensiveness, or some of you have been like thinking about things because you're trying to release old pain from the past. But it seems to be that there's accomplishment here. I mean, we've got the Emperor card, all right, Emperor and Empress, divine counterparts. So there's a match here, but also some of you, there's a closing out of like old pain connected to marriage, children, etc. So again, and you both have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So you have a lot of neutral cards. The Six of Cups in the reverse is like, honestly, with reversal cards, like you go normally to the previous card. It's the traditional way of reading the tarot. So you both have old loss and pain. We don't need to worry about them healing and releasing their old pain so that they show up differently. We focus on the version of them that they have nothing to release, and we focus on the version of Scorpio that doesn't have anything to heal. Okay, it's about practicing selecting that version of you. You don't need to keep doing shadow work. You just need to say, no, I've always been loved. I've always been chosen. This can be childhood stuff as well, around a father figure. This person could have issues around a mother figure or a father figure, childhood wounding, and then old relationship baggage. But focus, not one to change but self. There's something here also maybe, yeah, about work, career, you know, the Emperor card is a boss figure. There are no obstacles though. If you want the success, Scorpio, it's available, and it's available right now. There's no waiting. There's no need to hope that old pain is healed, any of that sort of stuff. Okay, if it feels slow, you can speed it up. If you want this person to drop their guard, they'll drop their guard. You just need to select that version. Okay, sorry to be repetitive, guys. Sometimes it is very hard to combine the tarot with what I'm telling you, but what advice I'm giving you is more relevant than the tarot, in my opinion. Okay, that's the type of channel it is. Leo, Gemini energy, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Aries, yeah, Gemini, yeah, because you have a lot of the same cards. Okay, we've got healthy choices, self-love and self-care. So you both are kind of challenged in that department where maybe you haven't had quote-unquote unhealthy relationships. So to prevent this from having an unhealthy trajectory, we just need to select healthy version of person and you, okay? Yeah, after karmic relationship, resentments and triggers. So you've both maybe triggered each other, but it's really very easily fixable in the way that I've already told you guys, and maybe you have had karmic, like triggering relationships before, because paradise. I did say also about travel. Maybe there's something about traveling together, because this looks like a holiday card. But this just says like honeymoon phase, enjoying each other, happiness and joy, playfulness, and then engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, completion of the old. Okay, so letting go of the past. There's potential here, Emperor and Empress, for serious commitment, enjoying each other, healthy love, love call, okay, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you. So I'm seeing development here even in this check-in. After, there's something about, you know, maybe feeling like this is risky and not showing hand. I think that the blindfold on about feelings or emotions or defensiveness is coming from, like, again, old heartbreak and betrayal. So Scorpio, even if they're the ones that seem to be showing up, not like poker face or not being, you know, giving you enough attention or not showing love, it's just the version that you're selecting. So again, the version that you want, they will flip on a fucking dime because you stepped into reality where they're, see how it's just like you have a lot of good here, okay? But if you keep saying, They never show emotion. They're not, you know, they've got a wall up or they're still healing. Whatever your story is, they're just going to show up that way. So you just need to say, oh my God, we have the best relationship ever. We're so loving with one another. Anyway, love call, expression of love. And if you want to keep that consistent result, that's what you're focused on. Okay, guys, passion as well. Okay, passion, insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. All right, guys, I hope that resonated for you. I intend that it did for some of you and was helpful. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in 2 weeks' time.